back for everything I ever lost. I'm on the mission. Let's go. We turned the whole house into a booth.
Hey folks, welcome into some WNBA action on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Washington Mystics as they go up against the Connecticut Sun. With Brian Banafatemi and Tim Swartz, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're thrilled to have you with us. And don't forget this game tonight. It's one of 10 games for this team that's part of the Commissioner's Cup standings.
It also counts towards the regular season, so this contest really shows up in the standings twice. An interesting wrinkle to this one.
Here we go. So the Sun win the tip. Now here is Queen. She's guarded closely, and that one drops.
Hard to stop, guys. She poses a ton of matchup problems for any opponent.
Chalk up 2 right there.
Well, you all see that painted area. Hit belongs to Shakira Austin. She takes it personal down there.
Here's Queen, and she finishes nicely on the layup.
She's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting that ball to the rim.
Pass to Iriafin. Iriafin a screen. Over to the wing. Beyond the arc. It's a deflection. Out of bounds. It'll be Sun ball. Here's Queen. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just the way they wanted, within touching distance of the rim.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Outside Citron. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from outside.
They've got to be careful not to give a shooter of her caliber open looks like that, because 1 or 2 of those are all it takes to really get her going.
Queen shot is good.
Looking good so far. Made all 4 of their shots to get it going.
Pass to Citron. The tray. Rebounded by the Sun.
Looking at the Mystics, they're coming off of their worst record in over a decade.
Yeah, so they shook up the roster a bit, went younger. They'll lean on their vets to help bring the youth along, because this team has a lot of up-and-coming talent that's really exciting.
Here's Austin. Iriafin, guarded by Charles. Down low. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
It makes it so easy for your teammate when you can lead her to the rim with a pass like that.
Here's Queen. And it's Iriafin with the rebound. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Now here's Citron. Good on the bucket. One player who rocketed up draft boards over her senior year, Sonia Citron.
Well, with good reason. Citron was outstanding during her final college season. She's a pure scoring wing, and I would say that every team wants multiple players like her.
And it's tied up with that one. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Queen. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And wow, you just don't see point guards who can finish like that too often.
And when do you see hops like that on a guard? You know they are special talent.
47, 48, 49-inch vertical, who knows?
Man, I mean, to have that kind of explosiveness at the rim in your backcourt, that strikes fear into the heart of a defense for sure. She threaded the bounce pass in there so smoothly.
And she gets it to go.
You know, they've been extremely efficient efficient and effective getting the ball inside.
Totally. I mean, we're seeing some real shortcomings from this defense. They've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Let's go with a 3. Sinks the triple.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here is Queen. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. To the wing, right side. Pass to Iriafin. 5 to shoot.
Iriafin a screen.
Citron for 3. Not this time. Her first miss in 3 attempts from the field. Here's Queen. And that one is stuffed right through.
And she can just soar, can't she, guys?
If she got up any higher on that finish, she would have had to check in with air traffic control. Wow.
Leaping ability like that is what makes her a special kind of talent at the point guard position.
Citron, shot is good.
These defenders better start closing down their shooters.
Yeah, that's 2 straight from long range.
Queen, shot is good.
Wow. I mean, come on. That's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, it's just nowhere to be found.
They have to start committing more bodies down low.
Outside Citron. Pass to Austin. And another 3 for Washington.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over again.
They might have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Now here's Charles. Out to the wing. Now here is Queen. The three-pointer off the mark. Pass to Citron. Got it for her 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Everybody on the floor is hot. Incredible stuff here in the early going.
Yeah, both teams playing downhill, but somebody's got to cool off eventually, right, Tim?
I hope not. Nicely done. They continue to attack inside. That's 10 points in a row from the paint.
It's now become, here it comes, and see if you can stop it.
Pass to Austin. Citron. Screen by Austin. Lets the 3 fly. Citron, no good.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The team got lucky.
Knocks down the 3 ball. It's all knotted up. It's stolen by Queen. Out to the right wing. Here's Queen. And again, it's Connecticut. Pass to Austin. Now Citron. Shot to stop the run. Dreams the 3-pointer.
Well, you gotta like her shot selection today. She set the bar for the rest of the team.
Now Queen for 3. And another 3 for Connecticut.
Yeah, you know how a lot of people talk about flipping the switch? Well, her switch has definitely been flipped to on in this quarter, guys. I mean, just dominant scoring.
Now here's Citron. 14 points for her. From the arc. The rebound by Charles. The Sun with the lead. To the middle. Here's Queen. And she drops it in from the low post.
That's what I call pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open teammate was.
Pass to Iriafin. And here's Austin. Four on the clock. Outside Citron. This one for three. The Sun pull it in. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
To the right side. Pass to Queen. Here's Queen. Queen, the three. Here's Nelson Adota. It's good, and she makes her first shot of the game.
They need to get way more disruptive defensively. They just can't keep allowing these easy buckets. You know, get a little physical, show some effort.
Defensively, that's job number one. Effort, nothing easy inside.
Even without that three ball dropping for her, the defense should have done way more on that last play.
Yeah, I mean, the D's got to be better as a coach. You can't stand seeing her having that much space to get her shot off.
Washington trailing. Right wing, Scott. And another miss by Washington. Over to the left wing. Pass to Queen. Queen. Now here is Queen. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. The three. And it's Iriefin with the rebound. And they're having trouble stopping this run.
And you know, the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
Now here's Iriefin. Scott hits it from three-point range.
I mean, that shot just becomes effortless for her when the defense is so relaxed like that.
Now here is Queen. He's covered closely. Drills the three-pointer.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening frame.
If they match that effort at the defensive end, look out.
Pass to Austin. Citron. Iriefin a screen. Takes the three. Queen covering. Launches it. Nelson Adota with the rebound.
Rebounding is going to be a focal point for them in this one, fellas.
Yeah, Brian, it has been so far. They've already got a nice edge on the glass.
And another three for Connecticut.
They've made one bucket after another since the game started. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves just yet, Tim. I wouldn't go that far, but it has been pretty ugly so far.
Now here's Iriefin. Outside Citron. Shoots from the corner. And that's collected by Tina Charles.
Well, she rushed that one. The D was out of position, but she couldn't make them pay.
And the shot goes in.
They keep going down low with the ball, and it keeps resulting in points.
Extremely positive. I mean, that's a very nice lead to have this early in the ballgame.
They've come out on fire out of the gates.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. The Sun on top. They lead by 13. And we'll bring you the start of quarter two when we return. A lopsided first quarter in the books as we get ready to begin the second quarter. A comfortable margin for the Sun here.
It's been a lopsided affair as far as the rebounding goes through one.
You want me to tell you what stands out in this game? I'll tell you what's standing out to me in this game. Look, as soon as the ball is hitting the rim, they're just crashing the glass. Solid job.
Mystics making a switch here. Big contest here in the Commissioner's Cup. Both of these teams considered elite.
And both have a solid chance of making the finals. It does not get any more serious than this.
You look at the numbers for Marina Mabry, just a consistent score.
Since her rookie year, it's double figures every year. And yes, we know Marina can shoot it, but there's more to the game of Mabry. She's added other elements.
Citron for three. Edwards grabs the miss.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, and that's firmly in the driver's seat.
Rebounding, it's an effort stat. They've been the more determined team to this point. Chalk up a few more points for them. This has been a one-sided game in just every area.
Absolutely. Their defense, their offense, it's all been outstanding.
It's just been a tremendous performance, Brian.
Shoots the three. Buries the long-range jumper.
Good pass work. The assist was right on target.
Pass to Queen. To the inside. Mabry out to the wing. To the right side. Here's Queen in the hoop for her fourth field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Defensively, they've got to start bodying them up. You know, get a little bit more physical and help your chances at winning this game.
Yeah, they're getting outclassed in the paint. And the worst part, it's at both ends of the floor.
Pass to Queen. Queen. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
They've been the hotter team in the first half so far, guys.
Well, they've been grinding, working for those high percentage shots, and it's been paying off for them.
And let's see if this success continues to go as we get longer into this game.
Now here is Queen. Defense is right there. Soft touch off the glass.
And now this is just getting ridiculous. They can't possibly keep this up much longer.
When was the last time they missed, Tim? This is just a remarkable shooting display.
They're putting on a clinic.
Here's Enksler. Misses the three.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason they have absolutely just controlled this game.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative for sure.
And it started out with the rebounding. It sets a tone.
Queen covering. Outside Citron. Inside. That one falls, coming off Stephanie Dolson's feet.
Crisp pass into the paint.
Now here is Queen. She's tightly guarded. Now Queen. And that one hits back iron. Enksler with it, picked up by Mabry. Scott. No good with the layup.
She thought she had a clear path to the hoop, but great work by the D to cut her off.
Gonzalez. There's the killer two-hand slam.
Those are hops that you really don't see every day from the one spot.
And that's why she's such an uncommon talent.
Uncommon and unparalleled. She can make things happen out there.
The Mystics making a switch here. They have a very long way to go to get within sight of the lead.
And Blake, from what we've seen so far, if I were you, for your health, don't hold your breath.
Yeah, that'd be a very bad idea.
That assist got a little nod from her teammate after the bucket.
And the layup is good.
And she's definitely making her presence felt here in the first half. She has been just incredibly effective so far.
Pass to Austin. Citron. Screen by Austin. Puts up a three. Out of bounds. Mystics ball as Washington keeps possession. Outside Citron.
Yeah, her touch has deserted her this quarter. Nowhere to be found.
They've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers too.
Yeah, it's been a gritty performance and a physical brand of basketball, but hey, that's how you win.
Bring your lunch pail.
Tons of changes for the Sun during this past offseason, but a familiar face returns in Tina Charles.
Yeah, she started her career in Connecticut, the first overall pick in the 2010 draft. She won an MVP with the Sun in 2012. Charles, though, last played for Connecticut in 2013.
To the paint, deflects the pass. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Up top, Iriafen. Pass to Austin. And the rebound goes to the Sun.
It's very dangerous to leave her open like that. Lucky break to the D, but she missed it. Not an easy player to stop when she's got the rim in her sights.
Never has been, never will be. She's a determined finisher.
And she goes with the one-hand tomahawk slam. Nice choice.
They set a pick. They need this. No good at the rim. Pass to Queen. To the wing, right side. Queen. 5 on the clock. And here's Charles. Covered by Iriafen. Here's Queen. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get a shot off. That's a 24-second violation. They need to stop this run.
I think it's time to switch things up, either by going to the bench or with a different look defensively.
Iriafen a screen. Queen covering. Here's the 3. Nope. She's now missed more than she's made. 4 for 9.
Their rebounding has been off the chart today, guys, and that's the #1 reason why this game is out of hand right now.
Exactly. Their lead is not surprising, given their advantage on the glass.
Queen, shot is good.
Was not phased at all by the bigger defender on her, and in the low block, I thought she might be a little phased.
Yeah, you wouldn't think that would be her comfort zone, but hey, she looked pretty comfortable right there, didn't she?
To the inside. Got a piece of it. They recover it, and that one good.
Offensively, they've dialed down the three-point attempts here in the second.
I'd actually like to see them go back outside. They've been shooting well from long range.
Queen, shot is good.
She is just tearing it up this quarter, and I don't think this lead is going to go anywhere while she's this hot from the field.
Pass to Austin. Out to the right wing. Hits the front of the rim and out. And Connecticut has possession. Queen with the ball. She's got 13. Queen misses.
Well, after hitting those 2-3 balls in the first quarter, it looks like she's cooled down a bit here in the second.
Pass to Citron. Fires from deep. Drops in the tray.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Queen, shot is good.
3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The defense better start buckling down.
They're getting exposed and punished down low.
Over to the wing. 3-pointer. The rebound by Charles.
Yeah, I think she has been way off the mark this quarter. It is getting rough. You just knew she was going to win that race.
Boy, gotta love that early offense. Super job on the break.
Scott, Queen covering. There's the triple. With the putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Always bringing the energy. Shakira Austin with effort points, and those buckets feel bigger than just 2.
Pass to Queen. And out of bounds, the Mystics will take it.
That is such a careless pass. You got to keep your head in the game.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. The Sun on top, running away with this one. And we will see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball in just a bit. Welcome back to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the final two quarters. Queen with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He played a very smart game offensively, looking for and finding gaps in the defense and always looking for the best shot possible.
Yeah, the way she played that first half, well, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient on offense.
Hello and welcome back. Third quarter just about to get going in what has been a runaway of a game so far. To the middle.
Austin, outside for Citron.
Pass to Austin. The Sun pull it in.
The D was ready for her that time, and they had to be. She is strong in the paint. That can happen to anyone, but something, it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, you're right about that, Tim. I mean, she just lost her concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
Area pin a screen.
Citron for three. Nelson Adota with the rebound. Inside. Charles, good.
Inside, Charles really takes charge, gets physical, and doesn't let anything keep her from scoring.
All into her late 30s, Tina Charles continues to be one of the best scorers in the league.
I mean, it's just incredible how she's aged. Charles led the league in scoring during her 11th season in the WNBA.
First-round pick back in 2022. What do you like about Shakira Austin's game, Brian?
Well, I love how she uses her length to her advantage. She's 6'5" and doesn't jack up a bunch of threes. Her goal is to own the paint and be physical down low.
And you can't understate the importance of this game. Both teams with a shot at advancing.
That's what makes it so interesting. I love the addition of this tourney, and the players seem to like it as well.
Good on the second free throw.
And the Mystics missed the playoffs by one game last year, a heartbreaker. So what do they need to do to improve?
Well, I'm looking at the three categories they finished last in: rebounding, turnovers, and free throws made. All three of those have to get better this season if they want to get to the postseason.
And no good trying to use the glass. Now here is Queen. Defense right on her.
If they're going to be successful, they need her scoring, and certainly they've gotten it today, and then some.
A terrific perspective of that play from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. Iriefin,
Guarded by Charles. And the basket by Iriefin.
That one goes down, but offensively, just 1 of 4 to start the third quarter.
Robbed. Queen covering. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half.
Outside Citron.
Scott. And the rebound goes to the Sun.
A slow start to the second half. Seems like they left their offense in the locker room.
Pass to Queen.
Three-pointer. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Watch out. Now that she's got her first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
And here's Iriefin. Iriefin a screen.
From outside the arc. Good on the triple.
Oh, some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, it sure didn't take them long to go and get those 3 points back.
Here's Queen. Tried to come right back with the 3 of her own, but it's no good.
Pass to Iriefin. Here's Citron.
Screen by Austin. Blocked. And here's Queen. She's got 13. Queen shot is good.
What a top-notch game she's having. And really, she's got her team in front. And it sure seems like she's going to keep them there if she can continue to play like this.
Citron no good.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
You're right, 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
That's good, and it's Kiki Iriefin with the assist.
As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves an exciting finish.
Well, it took them a while, but they're getting hot from outside just at the right time.
The leading scorer in this game, the dominant figure today. I mean, there's just no doubt about what she can do on the court.
Iriefin a screen.
Off target from outside. And here's Connecticut.
Pass to Queen.
From deep. That shot is no good. Her 5th miss, now in 12 attempts. Down low. Out to the wing. From downtown. Now here's Austin. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor. Here's Queen. And she goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. See? I've got it right here in my textbook.
Of dunk, right?
Yep.
I'm just glad, guys, she didn't try to get too fancy with it. Is that in the textbook anywhere?
Scott. Out of bounds, Mystics ball as Washington keeps possession.
Here's a look at what's coming up for the Washington Mystics. On Wednesday, they're going to take on the Valkyries in San Francisco. Then on Friday, and they're going to be playing the Aces in Las Vegas.
So we see the Sun taking the W here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you just have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it. We saw the excellent defense, a potent offensive effort, and they were pretty much dominant.
So that's going to do it for this one, folks.